Otis, the last king of the ocean. Deep in the ancient ocean, a great shadow stirred. A giant mother shark, named Maria, was ready to welcome her baby. She knew he was a true champion, the biggest of his brothers and sisters. With a mighty push, he slipped out into the wide blue water. Splish, splash. "Welcome, little one," Maria whispered with a flick of her tail. "You are Otis, a megalodon. You must learn to swim fast, hunt hard, and be strong." Otis was already long and powerful, but learning to use his great fins and tail was tricky. He looked around. "Where are you going, Mama?" he wondered. "The warm currents call me to new hunting grounds," Maria replied. "And you must find your own. Megalodons are built to be kings, alone and mighty." She gave one last turn and swam away, disappearing into the vast, deep water. Otis was hungry. It was time for his first great hunt. Otis headed to the sunny, shallower water. "That's a silly rock. That's a tiny fish," he thought. He needed something big to fill his mighty tummy. Then he saw it. A big, slow sea turtle named Shelly, munching on seagrass. Perfect. Otis zipped closer, his wide mouth ready. Crunch! Otis's powerful jaws slammed down. Shelly flipped over and quickly swam away, unharmed but terrified. Fish darted away, their scales flashing. "Wow," thought Otis, "I am strong." But that wasn't enough. His lonely life of eating whatever was in front of him had just begun. Year after year, Otis ate and grew. He hunted fish, seals, and other fast swimmers. He grew so big he could eat 1,000 pounds of food a day. His home became the dark, deep ocean, and he was the undisputed king. He grew longer than 3 school buses lined up end to end. His favorite way to hunt giant prey, like the big, slow swimmer whales, was to sneak up from the darkness below. Whales use sound to see the water around them. It's called echolocation. But they can't see the danger lurking underneath. He looked up and saw a happy family of whales, Barnaby, Wisp, and their calf, Finn, playing near the surface. Otis swam straight up, opening his jaws wide for the biggest meal of his life. Crash! The impact was tremendous. Hundreds of Otis's teeth popped out, but he didn't worry. He had thousands more waiting to grow in. He had caught Wisp, the mama whale, in one mighty attack. Barnaby and Finn scattered, speeding away into the distance. One day, Otis was swimming when he saw something else gigantic. It was another megalodon. Her name was Shaya. They circled each other, a silent hello between 2 queens of the deep. Then they swam their separate ways, following their own paths in the vast sea. But as Otis grew older, the water began to change. It grew colder and colder. The cold made Otis slow. His favorite big prey all swam to warmer places. He saw new, faster sharks, like a grown-up Finn, the Wisp's calf, who had adapted to the chilly water. "Bro, you're doing all that?" Otis thought, watching the quick, sleek shark dart away. Otis was the king of power, but Finn was the king of speed in this new, cold world. The ocean grew smaller for the last of the megalodons. Otis tried to eat anything, but he was too cold and too slow. Finally, the massive king of the ocean lay down on the bottom of the cold, deep sea. He had ruled for millions of years, but the great ice age had finally brought the end of his time. The smaller, faster sharks would now be the bosses of the ocean.